A major series of federal drug indictments were announced today, hitting a group in the northern Panhandle and the Weirton-Steubenville area. It's where we begin this edition of News 9 Live at 5. Thank you for joining us. I'm Jamie Baker. Dylan Cleveland is on assignment. News 9's Jessica Riley has been following the story all day, and she joins us live with more. Jessica?
Hey Jamie, 18 individuals were indicted in the northern Panhandle for drug distributing, and of them, 2 men from Chicago were accused of a fentanyl trafficking organization. And this is something officials say they see a lot. Men coming from these bigger cities like Chicago, Cleveland, and Columbus coming to the Ohio Valley and selling drugs. And this is not a rare sight that they see. We spoke to U.S. Attorney William Ihlenfeld to learn more about this case.
This is a big number of federal indictments all to be returned at one time. So what that should tell the community is that our drug task forces are working hard. The U.S. Attorney's Office is working hard. We're doing everything we can to address the drug trafficking that's going on here.
The indictments spanning from the northern Panhandle from Hancock to Brooke, Ohio, Marshall, and Wetzel counties.
We have people at the top, we have people in the middle, we have people that are a little bit lower in that organization.
Of those indictments in Ohio County, 3 were indicted on conspiracy to distribute cocaine: Ted Coleman of McMecken, Marlo Hurd, and Terry Blair Jr. of Wheeling. 1 distribution of meth out of Ohio County: Joseph Alfred of Moundsville. In Wetzel County, conspiracy to distribute meth and heroin are Nolan McCrae from Texas, Regina Shaw of Pine Grove, Miranda Richardson, and Cody Norris of Burton. In Marshall County, conspiracy to distribute meth are David Stewart and Jenny Richmond of Moundsville.
A sophisticated organization like the one out of Chicago requires additional resources on our part. So that's state, federal, local, all coming together using sophisticated surveillance techniques and every tool that we have available in order to take down an organization like this.
U.S. Attorney Ihlenfeld says he hopes this puts a dent in the drug crisis, but knows overall it's a fight that will take much more. But with indictments like these, it will apply pressure and calm things down. And I asked Attorney Ihlenfeld how can he assure that the fentanyl dealers won't be a re-threat to society.
What we did with these indictments, we are going to continue to investigate these organizations, whether they're from Chicago, Cleveland, Columbus, or right here in the Ohio Valley. Investigate and prosecute and incarcerate. We're going to seek long sentences against anyone who's dealing fentanyl in this area.
Of those indicted, some are out on bond, housed in Northern Regional Jail, or still currently being sought out by law enforcement.
They will have the option to go to trial or enter a guilty plea. And either way, if they're convicted by plea or by trial, then they'll face sentencing.
And U.S. Attorney Ihlenfeld does say that these cases are going through the court system fairly fast, but depending on whether they pick trial or a plea, it could take longer. Reporting in Wheeling, I'm Jessica Riley, News 9.
Team coverage of the indictments that stretched up and down the northern Panhandle. Those included a series that dealt with drug trafficking in Hancock County. Among them, Gerald Henry and Stephen Price of Chicago, who are charged with operating a fentanyl trafficking organization in Weirton and Steubenville and leading a conspiracy to distribute large quantities of fentanyl and cocaine in Hancock County. Along with them in the alleged conspiracy, Jasmine McCulloch of Chicago. Others charged in the Hancock conspiracy include Daniel M. Paula Truax, both of Weirton, and William Treadway of Colliers. And Gerald Lee Young of Weirton was charged with possession with intent to distribute fentanyl, cocaine base, and meth in Hancock County.
I'm Gianna Dupre. Thank you for watching. Here's another video for you to watch, and please take some time to subscribe to our channel.